Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Ruthless, Season 1, Episode 9. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, any one of my peoples, welcome back. So, Daikon, he done broke into Sarah and Andrew's house. Now, there were so many things wrong about this scene, mainly Sarah calling out for Andrew's name. Like, first of all, we don't call out names when we hear a noise in the house. We just don't do that. My husband can be in the other room and I hear a noise. I'm not fit to go investigate that strange noise unless it was like he didn't feel and got hurt. I'm not investigating that strange. I'm not, hey, what's going on? If I'm here by myself and I know that my husband has just left out of the house and I have not heard him come back in and I hear a noise, I'm not going to investigate that noise. Now, she should know, seeing as how Andrew's in the FBI, we don't be calling out names. We don't do that. So she get downstairs and she see Daikon. Daikon said Andrew is not coming back, that he has seen the light. But if you want to come here, then you want to come with us, you and your son can join the Rakadushi as well. And he's like, Andrew was the one who gave him the key to get into the house, so it's not breaking and entering and all that stuff. It's like, one minute he's telling her to join, and then the next minute he's telling her, don't come back. I'm like, dude, what do you want, boo-boo? Do you want her to join, or do you want her not to show up at all? I'm confused. It didn't make sense. It also don't make sense as to why Tyler is portraying that this is a two-story house on the inside and on the outside. It does not look like a two-story house. It looks like a regular one-story house with an attic, because I'm looking at the placement of the window in the attic area. That don't look like a two-story house. Little things that it just be like, it really annoys me, and like, I know he can do better, but he doesn't be doing better, in my opinion. It's like, make it make sense to me. Why are you portraying? You don't even have to portray this as a two-story house. You could have just had this as a one-story house. But the house that you're showing us on the outside looks like one-story house. But anyways, to further diggity in that Andrew's not coming back, while Andrew was, I guess, being seated by the highest, pictures were taking, and he shows this to Sarah to let her know that, hey, Andrew is one of us now, so there's no need for you to be coming back up here. He not coming home, boo-boo. But I was thinking, like, seeing as how Andrew was FBI, I would think that they would have secret compartments where their son doesn't know about or have access to, where there's guns just stashed around the house in case somebody breaks in. Because she could have had a gun and just shot Daikon and been like, I didn't know. I came downstairs and I saw this man in my house. And I heard a noise. I got my weapon, which I have a license for, and just been doing something like that. I don't know, had a knife, some pepper spray, something to where you could not come out of good mid and call the police, something. But no, she pushes him a little bit and he walks off and goes about his business. I'm like, I guess. But Daikon's night ain't over yet. He get to Carla and Lily, and she pops up out of bed like she a doggone and popping out the toaster, because she needs to go see Daikon. Now, y'all, I am trying my best with Lynn, because I'm trying to look at it as, she's had past drug issues, and she done got clean and sober and all that stuff. And when she was taken to when she went to the Rakadushi compound, she wasn't taken. When she went there against Brian's telling her, she ended up getting drugged and possibly raped and all that other stuff. So she got this drug back in her system, and now it's like she's not thinking rationally, because like she is just making Lynn and Sarah are making some of the stupidest choices that I can think of. But anyways, she in this car with Daikon, they talking. But I guess she's in the mind of thinking that it's going to be, just getting high and just laying back at the Rakadushi compound. Little does she know that you're going to be out here washing clothes by hand. You're going to be living on these makeshift beds. At one point, if you rise up in the Rakadushi, you become an elder mother, and they're going to expect you to get pregnant by one of several men who've been seated by the highest. this is what you're going to have to do. She asked him what the highest did to her because she has this feeling on the inside. And he's talking about something. It wasn't the highest. It wasn't me. The highest can move his spirit from person to person. And she's like, okay. And he's saying, like, when you have sex with any man at the compound, you were having sex with the highest. Like, that makes sense. And she was looking like, that's not how that works, you know. And I'm like, it seems like she was thinking about this. That don't make no sense at all. None at all. How is it I'm having sex with y'all, but I'm getting pregnant by the highest? That's not how making babies work at all. None. But he says if you want to join, you got to give up all your money and all your assets. So we have a list of all the reasons why you shouldn't join the Rakadouchi. The time you went out there, you was drugged, you was raped. They gave you more drugs, which you took voluntarily. That was on your stupid part. They're telling you have to give up all your money and all your assets. And you will be, basically forced to have sex with 7 dudes. And one of them is going to get you pregnant via, however you want to say it, the highest. See, this shows you right here that they ain't about to right. This is when we need to wake up and snap up out of the LSD that's coursing through your system. She talking about something, she got to think about it. I was like, if she calls Daikon one more time, I'm just gonna give up on her. I'm like, see, we done tried it. He didn't show, and he didn't gave you the blueprint of what and how things go on. I'm probably not using that word right. He didn't give you a step by step what you need to do and what goes down at the Rakadouchi. You might get pregnant by the highest, but he ain't gonna have sex with you. Some other man's gonna have sex with you. You gotta give up all your money and all your assets. Okay. And the highest, his spirit jumps between person and person. This is what we got going on there. Do you want to join? He didn't gave you all the details of what goes on there. Now, if you choose to go ahead and go on, I can't say nothing. That's on you, boo. Where am I at? So, Cynthia goes over to Sarah's house because she's angry what's going on with Malcolm. Like, her and Malcolm, they not meshing right now. Now, I thought they was a loving couple until last week when I seen Malcolm trying to get with Sarah. But, Sarah is lucky that Cynthia was drunk off of like a bottle and a half of wine because she's like, I hope Malcolm's not woke when I get home. And Sarah's like, oh, he's up. Like, how you know he up? Or how you know he sleep? Oh, girl, they all sleep at this time of night. I was like, you better be glad that she was drunk and she didn't catch on to that. Sarah, Mac finally gets there. Like, Mac was supposed to be there before Cynthia showed up. Cynthia done had several glasses of wine and got good drunk before Mac even shows up. But Cynthia's like, y'all need to have a support group for us women whose husband is in the FBI and going undercover because we can't just be popping up at each other's houses like that. We need some support, Mac. Sarah tells Mac how Daikon showed up at her house. The Andrew then gave him Daikon the key, and he then took all the money from our account, and he not coming back. And he's like, no, he wouldn't do that. She's like, yes, he would. And I know that he's in too deep. He don't want to come out. He did not go on it. What's the word I'm looking for? They didn't He didn't turn to the Rakadouchi. He ain't trying to be with us no more. I know that because he was out here having sex with a man. And no, it wasn't doctor because I know that expression on his face because when we having sex, he has that same expression. So you need to get him out here. You can't bring him here, but you need to get him up out of there. All right? Max says he's going to pull him out. I'm like, how you going to do that if he's fully engrossed with the Rakadouchi now? He having sex with the highest. He having sex with other women. I guess Ruth wasn't knowing when they was out here trying to get pregnant. And on top of that, he got Lily pregnant. Which, let's talk about that right quick. Because I watched both Ruthless and watched The Oval. I started watching The Oval first. I'm trying to figure out how is Lily still alive on Ruthless when she's dead on The Oval, because Lily came to the house and and killed herself maybe like 2 nights after Callie was taken. It's been 2 nights. So how is she still alive on Ruthless? I'm just trying to figure this out. This probably would have made more sense if this was a prequel to The Oval and showing Ruth as her process of, getting there and like what's going on with the Rakadushi and how they live. And like the last episode, she kidnaps Callie. And then when we come back next season, she's seeing the light because she's seeing this ain't really all what I thought it was. I thought the highest loved me and I turned out he don't. That would have made more sense because it's been what? It's been like 2 nights since Callie has been there. At this time, Tally should have made her way to Nancy and Richard's house on the Oval and killed herself that next morning. So I don't know how this timeline was working because it doesn't make sense. And I'm trying to make it make sense, but I'm trying to go and like put them together how it would make sense, and it just doesn't make sense to me. If it makes sense to y'all, please drop it below. I'm not trying to make my head hurt because I'm trying to figure things out. Now, the Hyans, he talking to Marva. Now, I think Marva is more of his right-hand man to Daikon. Because Marva, she out here, spiking people's food and all that stuff. She's always there asking the Hyans what he needs. And he seems to confide in her a lot. But he says that he had a vision that he was dead. Elder Mother Marva, she is prepared to do everything that needs to be done if he dies. And I think that means making sure everybody else dies too. Like, if you die, we're going to make sure that the children, they taken care of first. She seemed a little bit too happy, if you ask me. She's like, yes, I know. I'm prepared, yes. Yes, girl, we're going to be out here killing folks. Yes, we ain't did that in a good little minute. And I just need just a little bit of taste of killing somebody. That's how Marvin be acting. I'm like, okay. That seems creepy, but okay. And since Ruth is an elder now, she can help. She trusts Ruth, but he not really sure if he can trust Ruth. And he don't trust Daikon anymore. I was like, ooh, I thought that was your boy. Like, Daikon said he would lay his life down for you. And you over here talking about you don't trust him. I can understand you don't trust Andrew because Andrew's new to the group. But Daikon, I wasn't expecting that. Malcolm comes home with an attitude. Like, he gets home and Cynthia's like, are you hungry? I got some food for you. No, I already ate. She's like, okay. I mean, whatever you ate is not as good as my food. He's picking a fight because, one, he is mad that he wasn't able to sleep with Sarah. And two, like, he's trying to push her away because of what he got going on with him. Like, she's like, I didn't cook this food for you, and I know whatever you ate was not as good as my food. So, like, I'm stressed, and I know you're stressed, too, because you out here sleeping with somebody. You over here picking fights so you can leave the house and be with whoever you're sleeping with. I know this because that happened to our friend. Her husband was picking fights, and come to find out he was sleeping with someone else. And then he tries to turn this on her. Maybe you the one want to get a divorce, and you picking a fight. I was like, ain't that something? You out here have cheated on her. You, this day, was out here trying to cheat on her. And when she calls you on it, you want to twist this on her. I'm like, see, I thought Malcolm was good people. I did. Into that last episode when I seen he was trying to get with Sarah. Now, granted, Sarah, she kind of at fault too because I guess, she be calling him all the time and they had sex at one time. It may have been more. I don't know. But, like, she's sending him these signals like, I want to be with you. And she just wanted to have sex at one time. And now he don't know what to do with himself. So, Daikon, he finally gets home from out there breaking into people's house and trying to, get people to come over to the Rakadushi. He peeping in them doggone Ruth's room. Bruce sitting there asleep by the window. He looking around, looking all creepy. He done peeked in the window. He pulling back doggone Ruth's cover to see what she got going on up under the covers. And she takes his hand and gets to doing things. Y'all grown. Y'all should be grown if y'all watching this. Just think what she was doing with his hand. I'm just put it there. And she was like, let me come to you. That's not our way. And then he like leaves. He seen something on the ground, like some footsteps. I don't know what that was about. We didn't go too much into it, but I was like, yeah. I don't know if it's gonna work, Ruth. It seemed like Daikon is he's slowly coming onto your advances. But I don't know how faithful he is to the Rakadushi. Because they're like technically not supposed to have sex with the women unless they all trying to get her pregnant on this one special day. I'm still confused about that one. But Tally tells her you need to be careful because he is smart. He is the one who recruits the females. This is what he does. So you be careful. When Ruthless basically like, they didn't call me Ruthless out on these streets for nothing, girl. I got this. I was like, I guess so. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, and you share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.